Hey guys, welcome to Flawkes Place. Today I am playing 100% Orange Juice. It's a quirky little board game I found on Steam. I bought it for like $2.50 I think during the last sale. It's on sale again right now. It's like 58% off or something. It's again, I think it's also $2.50. Sales until like August 18th I think, something like that. Maybe, I don't remember. But yeah. I'm doing live commentary. I figured I'd just play a quick game, show you guys what it's like, and just talk over it if I can, and explain how things work. So yeah, I'll just make a quick single player game. Let's see, free play. Let's do the simple field. This one has no events. Just give it simple. Practice field. Okay, so before you actually get into the game, there's cards involved, and there's fighting. So you can think of it as Mario Party minus all the mini games, except that there's fighting instead of mini games. So there's fighting. You fight other players or you fight NPCs, I guess, so to speak. And there's also cards. Cards basically act as your items. There's just different varieties of items. Some items are combat items. Some are traps, and some are just random ones that you just activate. So yeah, trap cards are cards you play before you move on your turn, before you roll to move, and you basically just put that card down on a tile and no one else can see what it is, but whenever a character, including yourself, lands on it, then you activate that trap card. So that's basically how it works. And yeah, oh, right now I'm actually player 4, so I'll be the last one to go. So these are just CPUs running through. This is a quick battle that you're watching. I'll explain it later when I actually get into a fight myself. So, it's my turn right now. You can mouse over each of these characters, the portraits on the corners of the screen. This is me. You can see character stats, like this one has +1 attack, -1 defense, +2 evasion. I'll get into that later. The only thing that's important to notice right now is the level and the norma, which is technically like your objective or your mission currently. So my current objective is to get 10 or more stars, and how I hand in my quest, so to speak, is to land on one of these home tiles. Each home tile has a sign on it with the player numbers, so that's where we all started. So player 1 started here, player 2 started here, player 3 started here, and I started right here. I haven't moved yet. So yeah, you have to land on those, and then when you land on those, they'll check if you've completed your objective or not, and if you do, then you gain a level. As you can see from these stars, there's like 5 stars next to every portrait. That denotes your level. I'm level 1. Everybody starts at level 1. And then you gain a level, and then you have a next objective that you get to pick. You get to pick either you want your next mission to be collect more stars or to gain victories. Victories are just like kills, actually, I guess, in this game. So yeah. At the start of your turn, you can do just 3 buttons you can do or click on. One is info. It's just you can browse around the whole map. There's not much to see because the map is really small, so I can't even scroll it. You can mouse over the middle, and it'll show you what round you're on, and what kind of events are happening. Events usually are like deal 1 damage to every character, or heal at 1 HP, or randomly put a trap somewhere on the board, right? So it's different. So there's themed boards, so to speak. Cards, you can kind of check what cards you have at the moment, and you can also use certain cards. Any non-combat cards you can use right away at the start of your turn. That's the only time you can use them. So this one is a trap card. You'll have an encounter. The enemy will get to attack first. I will leave this for now. I'm not gonna bother using it. I'll use it later. Doesn't matter. So I'll just move, and you just click. So roll the 5. Every time you reach a fork, clockwise, a clockwise fork. So you're traveling clockwise, and if you come across a fork, you get to pick which path you want to go on. The highlighted tiles are where you're gonna land, depending on which side you pick. So if I pick left, I land on a gold tile. Pick right, I land on a green tile. I'm gonna quickly go over to tiles. Gold is you gain stars. Once you land on it, you roll a second dice. You roll another dice, and whatever you get on that, that's how many stars you get multiplied by your level. Let's see, hold on. I think it's the blue tiles are the opposite of gold tiles. You lose stars. I think they're called drop tiles. You lose stars according to what you roll again. Like you have to roll a second dice when you land on those, That's how many stars you lose. Purple ones warp you to a random other purple tile. It's just a random warp. So yeah. Green ones, you pick up a card. You can only hold 3 cards in your hand at this time. If you have 3, you draw another one, then you have to pick one to throw away. And red tiles are boss or encounter tiles. That's when you fight the NPC. I'll land on one sooner or later, so I'll explain it then. So here I have to roll a 6, so that's awesome. I'm level 1, so it's 6 times 1, I get 6 stars. And yeah, we'll let the other CPUs go. It's not much to cover. It's just the start of the game. Nothing much to do. So just gonna move. There you go, land on a green. I drew a card. Okay, so player 1 or CPU 1 here, or CPU B, I guess. He had, when he landed on his home tile or a home tile, he had 10 or more stars. So he completed the objective. So now he's level 2. Yeah. So he can pick his new objective, and he picked to defeat 2 or more enemies. So basically, he needs 2 victories the next time he steps on a home tile, and then he'll hit level 3. And then every level, you get to pick what kind of objective you want. You either get, it's either a star requirement or it's a victory requirement. So you either have to collect a certain number of stars, or you have to defeat a certain number of enemies. And hold on, let me just go first. Keep this game going. So I can either go on a home tile, or I can go on a warp tile. Now the thing is, my mission right now is to get 10 or more. I only have 9 stars, so there's no real point in landing on a home tile. Home tiles do 2 things. They check for your objective if you've completed it or not. If you haven't completed, then nothing happens. But you also heal, regardless of whether you completed your mission or not. You heal 1 HP when you land on the tiles. I'm at full HP, there's no point for me, so I might as well just warp somewhere else. Okay, sure. Now the thing is, when you roll your dice, when you move and you come across another player, you get to fight them. Or you get the option to fight them. And I'll show you that when it comes. Yeah, right here. So, CPU C, player 3 decided to attack me, so you have an option of activating any fighting cards or combat cards that you have. So she hits hard. I don't want to use this right now. Some cards have costs, so they cost stars to use as well. It's basically like a currency. I don't want to use it right now because I don't think she's gonna kill me in one hit. If someone kills you, if another character kills you, you lose half your stars to them. So you can kind of tell how this game really swings based on whether you survive battles or not, or if you can defeat other people. Because later on, you need like 200 stars to win the game. So if someone has 300 or something, or 400, and you kill them, you steal 150 stars, or 200. So that's a lot, right? You can see how this game swings. And so you have 2 options when you get attacked. You either get to defend, or basically it's blocking it, or you get to try and dodge it. Since she rolled a 6, I'm going to try and defend this. How this works is, defense is just the attack minus your whatever you roll for your defense. If you roll equal or more, you always take at least 1 damage. So that's the disadvantage of using defense. But if you use invade, you have to roll at least 1 higher than the attack amount. Otherwise, you take the full damage. But if you do evade, if you roll a higher evade than the attack, then you dodge the whole attack. You don't take any damage at all. So there's no way in hell I could roll more than 6 because I don't have any modifiers for evade. I have +0. She had +2 attack, so it really hurt. So now it's my turn to attack back. Battles are very simple. It's just each person takes 1 turn attacking. So now I'm attacking her. I roll a 1. So she rolled an invade. And she rolled higher than my attack, which is just 1, so she dodged everything. It's not looking so good for me. I'm at 2 HP now, even though it's just the start of the game. Let's see. Nothing to do, just keep rolling. So now I have the option of staying at home. You'll notice every home plate has a number, or a sign of a number on it, and that corresponds to each player. So the one I'm on right now is actually it's a sign that says number 4 on it. I am player number 4. So even though my dice roll didn't actually make me land on this home plate, when I cross it, I have the option of staying there and stopping there. Obviously, I do want to do this because I have 10 stars, and I am low on HP. So yes, I want to stay. And I don't want to fight her because she's not low on HP and I am. So there's no point fighting. Right. There you go. So now I'm level 2. I have 3 HP and I get to pick my next Norma or objective. So I either get to go for stars or to defeat 2 enemies. Okay, so considering all the stats of these other characters, you can see their stats next underneath their picture card, like +1 attack, +0 defense, 0 evade. Everybody is very offensive, so they can probably kill. Yeah, they have a higher chance of killing me, so I probably want to try and kill people too. Like I just wait for them to drop their HP, like to have their HP lowered, and by fighting each other or by fighting NPCs, and then I'll try and kill them afterwards. So I'll probably go for that. So my next objective is I have to kill at least 2 enemies. Let's see, everybody has 2 cards except for player 3. Doesn't say much though, because you have no idea what the cards could be. You only know the cards that you throw in because every player contributes like to a quarter of the stack, and then your character has 2 unique cards that is also thrown into the deck. Those cards can only be used by your character. Let's see. I don't want to use a trap card because this is my home plate. So if home tile, if I land on, I'm gonna land on this eventually again, definitely. So if I put a trap on it, I'm just gonna end up hitting the trap. So there's no point. So I'm just gonna move. 3 HP, 4 HP. I don't want to fight her because she has. I don't think I can kill her. That's the thing. I only have a +1 buff card, but it reduces my defense. No, I'm not gonna fight her. I'll fight her next time. So I'm gonna try and get stars for now. That way I can use cards later on that I draw. Because different cards cost different things. Like some cards cost like 30 stars, some cards cost like 50 stars, but some cost like nothing. So it depends. Now what's happening here is that was an NPC fight. When you land on, she landed on a red tile, so she fights an NPC. If you beat an NPC, it counts as a victory. So you get 1 victory, 1 win, and you get all the stars that they're carrying. And the NPCs are shared. Like basically, that chicken was available for everyone. So if you landed on a red tile, you would fight the chicken. If the chicken is defeated, then the next NPC up from that will be available for people to fight. The next one is like a golem or something. Let's see if I can land on it. Probably not. I don't want to fight her. 4 HP. Nope. Don't want to fight him. Perfect. I'll land on the red one. Okay, so it's another chicken then, I guess. Oh, no, sorry. No, the other NPC didn't kill the chicken. So now I get to continue the fight. I will use I Am on Fire actually, because I want to make sure I can kill it. So he only has 2 HP. This chicken only has 2 HP, and its defense is -1. So if it tries rolling a defense dice, you take that value and subtract it by 1, and that's the defense. 7 attack. Definitely dead. There you go. So I got 1 win, and I got all the stars he had. I forgot how many stars the chicken had. Uh-oh. So now, player 1, CPU 1, or B, decide to fight me, and I don't have any combat cards to use. So 4 attack. Basically, how you decide whether you want to defend or evade is basically, do you think you can roll a 4 or higher? If you don't think you can roll higher than 4, don't pick evade, or higher than whatever they rolled, because evade only works if you roll higher than what they got. So I'm gonna roll defense and hope I don't roll just a 1. If I roll just a 1, I'm dead. Oh, there you go. I died. So I lost half my stars, and he gained half my stars. And okay, didn't kill the chicken. So what happens now is I'm knocked out, and I have to wait until the start of my next turn. To start my next turn, I have to roll a 5 or higher to revive. If I fail it, then the next I have to wait to my next turn, and I have to roll a 4 or higher, or 3 or higher, or 2 or higher, or 1 or higher if I keep failing. So it gets easier and easier to revive. If I do revive right away, like that, then I recover full HP, and I can move the following turn. Holy crap, this guy... steady way to win, but at the same time you have to beat people, right? So I think it's pretty straightforward. There's nothing much else to explain. I'm probably gonna put music over this. Oh, there you, oh, never mind. I won. I might just edit out the audio later and slap some music on, or yeah, because I don't think you guys want to listen to me talk the whole game. So yeah, yay! I just barely won. If I didn't beat that NPC, I wouldn't have stolen his stars, and I wouldn't have 200 to land. So I was very lucky this game. I've had games where, you know, honestly, I haven't even finished a campaign right now because it's so stacked. I think the random number generators are just stacked for the PCs. Like, they just destroy you sometimes. So yeah, this game is infuriating, but at the same time, it's kind of like it's a cutesy, quirky little game. It has its own sense of humor, and there are collectibles if you're interested. I'll show you right here. Shopping. There's a store where you can buy booster packs, and basically you get a random card, and the cards you play with in the whole game, like I said, you contribute to a quarter of the deck of cards. You get to pick, I think it's like 10 cards to put into the pot, and yeah. You can also buy characters. I've bought most of the basic characters. You can buy the NPCs. I'm actually not sure. Maybe you can actually use these as your own character. That'd be pretty amusing. Obviously, these characters suck, like, completely. But wait, you can buy discounts? The level is not. Oh, I need level. Oh, okay. I need to play online games for this. Yeah, you can buy bosses. I don't know what they mean by buying bosses, but yeah. There's definitely a lot of stuff for you to buy. Characters, to color packs, to NPCs, and other playable characters. So yeah. And that is more or less everything there is to really show you about 100% orange juice. Campaign, I think there's like 6 characters. That's the full cast, I think. And each character has like, I don't know, I forgot how many episodes they have actually. I haven't even beaten one yet, so it's pretty rough. Like, sometimes it takes you a long time to beat just one, because you got to be lucky sometimes. So yeah. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this let's play, more or less. And yeah, you can check this game out for, I think it's $2.50. I'm pretty sure it's $2.50 for this game. I think it's pretty worth if you're interested if you're interested in playing a game to kind of just leave on the side while you YouTube, or while you're I don't know, doing homework or something. I think this is a great game to just have on the side, because you only have to click, like, I don't know, maybe twice every round, and everything else is just, you can catch it. You can figure out what happened by looking at the bottom right. You can see, you can check on every character, what level they are, how many stars they're at right now, cards that have been played. So you can play this game pretty passively. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this, and peace. You want some juice?